Alright, let's talk about the open lock. So you are given the four circular wheels, and for every single slot, I mean, you do have a 10 possibility. 10 number you can actually rotate, right? So basically, let me draw a diagram. So you have four position you can actually rotate the slot, right? So this is going to be circular. So if number is starting from 0, you can also rotate to 9. And then when you want to rotate one unit again, you'll go back to 9. I mean, go back to 0 again, right? So this is circular mean, right? And then you definitely starting from 0, 0. And what else? So you have a dead end string. So if if a log, if a wheel's number is actually equal to the dead end, you cannot process the code beyond this, right? So you have to find a reasonable, I mean, the code to actually unlock, and this is going to be pretty much the solution. So you just have to return the minimum step number when you want to unlock the whale, right? So again, so let's look at the example. So you have a dead end string, and starting from 0, 0, right? You're starting from 0, 0, and then you can actually rotate the first digit, and then you will rotate the second digit, and then you rotate second digit again, and then you rotate the last digit, and then rotate the last digit again, and then you rotate the first digit, right? So if you see this is increment, right? You increment a digit, and this is decrement a digit, right? So 1 2 0202 right? So this is increment and this is decrement, right? You increment, you decrement this. And then why? And then there's another possible solution, but this is not correct. This is because you meet at the dead end, right? So this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2, right? 0, 2, 0, 2. This is exactly the perfect pattern, but the problem is you have a dead end pattern. I mean, dead end log. So this is not allowed, right? Let me change another color. This is not allowed, right? So this is not possible. So you don't actually, you can actually return 5 in this case. You have to return 6, right? So this is the number of steps, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, right? Sorry about this, sorry about here. And this is going to be pretty much the solution. So how do you actually do this? Let me draw a little bit bigger. So I'm going to just put the dead end string to the set. So when I traverse, I would definitely know this is going to be all of 1, right? And I don't know which one I should start rotating. So I'm going to just put that into the queue, and then for every single time, and there's a number line out for sure, right? And then I will just pull out the first one in the queue, and then increment at any digit. I'll increment the first digit. I will also increment the second, and I will also increment the third, and then last, right? And then for every single time, I'll increment, and I push that into the queue. But I also will decrement, right? So this is increment, and I also will decrement, right? So this is gonna be what, 9 0 0 0 9 0 0 9 0 0 0 9. This is decrement, right? And I also will put it and push it into the queue. So just go by order, and then when I see when I see a code in a queue, I mean, is exactly equal to a target. So if this is equal to a target, I'm going to return the number of the step, right? So when I push this into the queue, this is one step, right? So after this, I'm going to say step plus plus, right? So this is going to be pretty much it, right? So if there is a flow it's equal to the dead end, I'm not going to push into the queue, right? And then I will just remove. And also if there is a dead end, I mean if there is a flow increment and decrement is equal, I mean just imagine they are equal. I mean you don't need to push into the queue again because it's waste of time, right? So I'm going to just probably stop recording. So what do? I definitely need the step equal to 0. Right? Again, you need to have a HashSet for string, and this is what deadlock, right? You use HashSet. And what else I need? I could see. I could also have a sim, new HashSet. And then what else? I should have a link list, right? String q equal to new link list, right? Q.offer, I need to start from 000. And then I'm going to initialize, I'm going to initialize my dead end, string dead end, to what? To deadlock, right? Deadlock. At dead end, right? So this is going to be pretty much it, right? But I also forgot if I use the number, I'm going to do what? I'm going to see, I'm going to set. Actually I can use open, right? I'm going to push into the queue. Push in the queue and push into the scene. So this is going to be pretty much it, right? So I initialize my set. I put in the queue. I make this visit, right? You can say visit, doesn't matter. And then this one is initial dead log, right? And they start traversing. So I'm going to say, wow, queue is not empty, right? I will keep traversing, right? But look at this. You start from 000, right? And this is the first iteration, right? And then when you want to rotate any string, any digit, how many possibility you have? So you will definitely have 001, 001, 001, 001, 000. This is going to be increment. You also have decrement, right? Decrement. What does decrement? You have 0009, right? You minus 1 and 0090, right? 0900 and then 000. Alright, sorry about this. 9000, right? Alright, so this is going to be what? Another combination. So how many? You have 8 possible, right? 8 possible combination for one code. And then for the problem, this is the first iteration, right? So I need to know my size of a queue is only this one, because I will definitely adding the code into a queue, and when you traversing the queue using a queue.size, this is not allowed. So I'm going to say size equal to queue.size, right? And then I'm going to traverse the current iteration only, right? I'm going to pull the number of the iteration based on the current iteration, right? So this is going to be it, right? So I can just pull, right? Queue.pull. What's my current the first one in the queue, right? So if the first one in the queue is actually equal to what? Deadlock, right? If this is contained in a deadlock, I don't want to do anything, right? And also if the current is equal to what? It's equal to a target, I'm going to return the set, right? And then again, I will talk about how I implement, right? But in this case, I'm going to just what? Rotate every digit. Right, with every digit, right? So how many digits you have? You have 4 digits, right? So you're traversing 4 times. And then I'm going to say string.p. I'm going to use another say plus equal to, you want to rotate one well by 1 union, right? So I need to have a helper function. So I'm going to say string public string. I'm going to say plus, right? Or add, right? Add. I need to have a current value, current string, current code, right? And then current position p. And then if I have an add, I also have a subtract, right? String code in position. So I will be able to know which position I will have to add, right? So I will just convert to the char array, code out to char array, and then if my current position is actually equal to what? It's actually equal to 9. I will have to what? I will have to change the value to 0, right? This is because everything else, this is gonna be pretty simple. 0009, and then you want to add one union in this case, right? And then since I don't have to say 10 right here, right? So uh, I will have to say this is going to be 0. So say if this is 9 already, I'm going to increment this digit only. So this is going to be 0 again. So again, and this one will be the scene, right? You already visit this code, so you don't have to visit again, right? So again, so if everything else, I'm going to say plus plus right away, right? P plus plus. And then later I will have to return a string based on the chart, right? Okay, so exactly the same idea. I'm just copy and paste. It's kind of cheating, but whatever. So this is what if you see a 0, then you won't decrement, and you'll definitely become 9. And here we go. So here's a solution for subtract for add, right? So I'm going to just say add. What's my current string, which is current, and what's my position is based on I, and it's going to be minus equal to subtract sub subtract, right? Apologize, my typo, current and I position. So okay, so I find out the mistake. I cannot use I. This is because I have I already, and this is only what J. This is J, this is J, this is J. Alright, so I do have two strings for plus and minus. Now I need to check, do I have it in the scene, right? So if scene contains plus, I will definitely say add the plus into the scene and then push that into the queue, right? So offer a plus, right? And exactly going to be the same thing for what? For minus, right? I think I have a typo, right? No, I don't. Okay. And then I will say sim dot add the minus, q dot offer the minus, right? So everything is going to be good, right? But the problem is, when do I increment my step? It's going to be right over here, right? So step plus plus. Why? This is because this is an iteration, the only first iteration based on the current value. And then you will try out the possible for increment, decrement, something else, right? And then this is going to be one step. So if everything you cannot find, right over here, you will have to return -1. So this is pretty long, and I hope I don't make a mistake. All right, I did it. So sim the add. So you can say add. Yeah, why do I use offer? This is pretty bad. So DEA, right? And anything else? No. Okay, let's talk about time mistakes. So for time mistakes, actually pretty hard to notice. So I'm gonna just draw it for the time, right? For the time, look at this. This is all of what? All of D, right? All of D. This is what? The Q is not empty. This is based on a Q, right? So I want to make sure you know what's going on. So here's another color. So you have 4 digits, right? And every digit you have 10 possibility. This is 10 possibility. This is 10 possibility, right? This is 10. This is 10. So how many possibility you have? It's 10 to the 4th, right? And again, you don't know which one is going to be which one, right? So, and also we have to increment and decrement at the same time, right? So you have 4 digits, and then you have 2 possible way when you increment and when you decrement, right? And then for every single digit, you have 10 possible number, and then how many digits you have? You have 4, right? You have 4 digits. So this is going to be pretty much it. And then if this is shorter than all of D, which is this one, then you definitely say, okay, it's going to be all of D. But the probability is way bigger than all of D in general, to be honest. It's depending on the length of the string array, right? So this is what? This is time. 4 to the 2 times 10 to the 4 plus d, right? Plus d. Right, so let's talk about the space. Space is going to be pretty similar. So, another color. Alright. So, space is going to be pretty similar. So, how many digits you have, right? 10, right? And then, uh, 10 is the different digit, right? You have 10 possible digits for a single slot, right? And then how many number for, right? You have 4 digits, right? So 10 to the 4th. And then also what? The space. This looks like the space, right? So it's going to be plus all of d, right? So 10 to the 4 plus all of d. So this is the space, right? This is the time. And this question is pretty hard. So if you can leave a like, subscribe, I would be really appreciated. And also don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions. And I'll see you next time. Bye.